Hello children. Today in the social science section we would be discussing about globalization and the Indian economy. The word globalization is the rapid integration, interconnection, interlinkage of the economies of the world. Now the word global means throughout the world. It means goods are produced in one part of the world and the goods are available throughout the world. In the process of globalization, goods and services are produced and marketed throughout the world. Under this, companies they set up their production units or branches in more than one country of the world. Let us take an example. You must have observed the number of cars in the Indian roads. These cars are of different manufacturers. Some of them are Indian made, some of them are the foreign products. All these are available in your market because of globalization. Now we would be discussing some of the factors that has enabled globalization. The first factor is information and technology. Information and technology plays a very important role in supporting globalization. Technologies of different countries are different. In order to take the benefit of those technologies, we have to follow the process of globalization. The second one is liberalization. Liberalization is the removal of trade barriers. Unless the government removes the trade barriers or restrictions imposed on trade, globalization is not possible. The third step that has supported globalization is transport and communication. Without transport and communication, goods cannot be moved from one part of the world to the other part of the world. And the last is WTO, that is World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization has played a very important role in supporting globalization. It is an international organization that supports international trade. Now children, let us discuss about the advantages of globalization. The first advantage of globalization is greater choice to the consumers. It means that consumers has large goods, and from those large goods in the market they can choose the best goods which are suitable to them. The second advantage, better quality products. The goods available in the market are of good quality because advanced technology is used in order to manufacture those goods. Third point, reduce cost of goods and services. It means consumers they are getting better quality goods at reasonable prices. The fourth advantage of globalization is increased employment. Because of globalization, multinational companies they have started entering the country. Because of that, large employment has been generated in the country. Next is the more foreign exchange. Foreign exchange is the investment that is done by multinational companies, and because of this investment, large amount of foreign exchange is available in the market. The last point, Indian companies has become multinational. It means those companies which has large production capacity, those companies which can produce large goods, those companies can have the chance of moving outside India and setting up their offices in other part of the world. Such companies are the Ranbaxy, the Indian company. Tata Motors is also an Indian company which has set up their offices in other parts of the world. Next is Asian Paints. Asian Paints is also an Indian multinational. Similarly, Infosys is also an Indian multinational, and there are many more companies which has emerged an Indian multinational, and that is because of globalization. Now let us discuss about the disadvantages of globalization. The first disadvantage of globalization is small producers they fail to compete with the large companies. Multinational companies they have huge resources, they have better technology, and small producers they are unable to compete with them. The result is that they had to shut down their offices or production units. Second point, because small scale industries they are failing to compete with the large scale companies, this generates unemployment. There is a risk of large unemployment due to globalization. Next, the third point, exploitation of workers by MNCs. MNCs means the multinational companies. Multinational companies, they exploit the workers. How? By giving low wages to the workers. Okay, workers, they have to do overtime without any pay. Government, they have relaxed the labor laws because for multinational companies. Therefore, these can be some of the disadvantages of the multinational companies as well as globalization.